Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Model Pest Closer. We teach ourselves all kinds of Moses. So today, inshallah, because now we're going to teach ourselves how to sew an abaya. How to sew an abaya. This video is going to have three phases. The first phase is the cutting, which I'm going to do right away. The second one is the stitching aspect, which I'm going to do later. And of course, the third one is the embellishment aspect of it, of the abaya, to make the abaya to look more beautiful, expensive, and of course, to bring out the design of the cutting. So let's get started. What we are going to need for this tutorial, of course, is we are going to need our tape as usual, our scissors as usual, our chalk as usual, our ruler, our measurement book, the fabric we are going to use, and of course we are going to need this. That is the ready-made belt for the abaya. We are going to need stone. That will be for part 3, of course, for the uh, stoning of the abaya. So I'm going to use a vintage material. Okay, so it's going to be 3 yards. It's going to be 3 yards. So I've cut this 1.5 already. So the 1.5 is going to be for the back, and I'm going to use another one for what? For the front. This is the second 1.5. The 1.5 is going to be this one for the back and this one for the front. The reason why I cut it separately is because this is the bead-up collar, and this one, the bead-up collar is for the front, while this will be for the back. So there's no way I can cut them together. Okay, so I have to just separate them, so that I'm not going to make mistake. So the measurement of this person, I'm actually showing it for someone that is 16 years, 15, 16 years of age. The shoulder of the person is 16, the box of the person is 35, the tummy of the person is 31, the waist of the person is 34, the hips of the person is 38, the full length of the person is 55, the arm length from here to here of the person is 24.5. The round sleeve measurement is going to be 18. We want it to the arm will be very, very big. Okay, that is something like triangle arm style or H shape, if you like call it like that. And the armhole is going to be over, is going to be 20. Let's get started. The full length, first of all, this is the front. I'm going to measure the full length is 55. But because I'm cutting a what do you call it? Bead up collar, it's not going to be 55, it's going to be 60. Okay, the 5 inches will be for the build up collar before you now start from the shoulder. Okay, so let me see, maybe it's up to 60. Well, this is 59.5, so I can still use it. I can manage it. 59.5, so I'm using everything here. Now the shoulder of the person is 16. Let's see, the 16 will start after the 5 inches of scissors piece, so that means the shoulder will start from here. Here I'm going to insert the armhole. Now the bead I want to put, it should not be more than 7. 6 plus 7 plus 1 inches of seam allowance is going to be 7. So it's going to be here 7. And the wideness of the bead should not be more than 2 inches. I don't want it to be too open, because by the time I seam it, by the time I'm going to sew it, it will be more than that too. Okay, that's the reason I'm choosing 2 inches. Okay, now the shoulder is 16. Let me measure 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Plus half inches of seam allowance, 8.5. This is how our shoulder will be. The armhole is 18. Is it 2018? Let me make it 18, not be too big. So 82 times 9, 18. That means 18 divided by 2 is going to be 9. So I'm starting from this place. I'm starting from where the shoulder is going to start. That is where I'm going to start the armhole. So the armhole will start from here, not here, because it's a bigger collar. This place will be for the collar at the back. Are you with me? So from here like this, I'm going to mention 8. So if you don't understand, check video very well how to mention build up collar. But what we are after is the abaya cutting that we want to cut. The abaya cutting, that is what we are after. If you don't understand how to do what do you call it, bead of color, you can check other source to get the bead of color. So I've drafted the armhole. So this is where the armhole stop. So from this armhole, I'm now going to trace it to the back, to the bottom. The box, sorry. The box of the pussy is 35. Where the armhole stop, that is where our box starts. Okay, so the box is 35. So I'm going to plus seam allowance is going to be 9. So I'm going to put that 9. Okay. So this is the armhole. From the armhole, I'm going to trace it to the down. You see the way I did my tape hole? That is the way you are going to slant your, you see it? That is the way you are going to slant it. So that it will be very, very, as if you are cutting an A shape. The bottom will be very wide. If you don't want it to be too wide, you can shape it. It's not compulsory it's as big as this, but I want it to be very, very big at the bottom for the person. So that is it. So if you want to, if you don't want it to be like this, you can reduce it like this. Okay, you can still reduce this. So now I'm going to cut it. The box is 35. I actually mentioned here 9. So by the time I'm going to stitch it, this is the back. By the time I'm going to stitch it, it's going to fall back at that one. Then the hips, I'm doing away with the waist and hips. Since it's not a fitted abaya, so I'm doing away with them. But I'm going to cut it like this. I want it to be free on the person. Okay. Then this place, I'm going to shape the collar aspect. So if you don't know how to cut it, check other sources to get your, what do you call it, your your um your build up color. So the style is build up color. So do you see the way it is? So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it in order to save our time on the video. So this is the cutting. I'm done with the cutting. This is how it's going to look when you cut it. Okay, you see it for the back and for the front. I beg your pardon. So the front is going to be a bead of color. So something that you're going to add like this. Okay. So by the time it stitches, it's going to come down a little bit. Okay. So this is how the front is going to be. Now I want to cut the back. The back is just going to be a normal cutting. Round neck. This is for the back. The normal cutting. The back is going to be for normal cutting. The aspect that we are going to do more work is that video 3, where we are going to be adding all the embroidering, whatever you want, whatever you call it, the stone and the other luxury on it to make it more beautiful. That is where we are going to do much work. And that video too is going to come in two fold as well. How to make stone, transfer stone on our paper. That is how to make board with stone. Then how to stone our clothes. Now, the back. I'm going to mention few inches for the wideness, 3 inches for the bottom, 3 by 3. No, sorry, it's going to be 2 by 2, okay? 2 by 2. Don't forget there is collar. 2 by 2 or 3 by 2. Let's make it 3 by 2 to still be okay. No, it's not too tight. 3 by 2. The shoulder is 8, 16. So 16 divided by 2, 8. The handle is going to be 10. It's actually 8, but let me make it 10. Slant here. Okay. The box 35. Put it up. 9, 10. Then from here, we are going to put it like this. Slant it the way we did the former one. The same method. The same method. Then we are going to cut. Then I'm also going to teach us how to put, what do you call it? Pockets. Pockets in our clothes. So that's how I'm going to cut everything to save our time. Okay. So this is how it's going to look after the cutting. Okay. So the back is 3 by 2. Okay, as if you are cutting that of collar. This it. You like, you can make it 2 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 2. It will still go. Okay, so this is it. Now the next thing is to cut the ham style, and there's another thing we are going to cut at the front to have up to the build-up collar that we have cut. So what we want to do now is to cut. Let's cut the front one for the build-up collar first. Then we'll cut the ham style. So the cutting of the collar, the one we are going to use and turn it. Don't worry, during the sewing aspect, you are going to understand more. So don't forget that it was 5 inches that I said we are going to use. The 5 will be for the collar. 5 inches plus 1 inches of seam allowance is going to be what? V. You need to V it like this. Like this. Plus 2. Plus 2. This one will be for the build-up collar that we're going to put at the front of the clothes. Now the ham style. So I'm actually using the leftover pieces for this. Leftover pieces for this. So what I'm going to do, this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. That means it's going to have joining here. Okay? It's going to have joining because of the fabric. It won't be enough if I say I should look for another one. But let me just use some newspaper to do the sample of how we are going to cut the arm style. I'm going to do it like this. Let's assume this is the fabric, and I folded it into to two. You know what I'm going to do? I will not do it as if I'm like corn or triangle. I will not fold it like this. You see, like a triangle. Something is like this. I'll fold it into two. I'll now make it like a triangle. Hmm? The way triangle looks. I'm going to now cut it. We measure the armhole of the person. We now cut it like this. So this is how it will now look. The bottom will look like this. The up will look like this, okay? The up will be like this. So it will be like a triangle. So that is what I'm going to do. So now I'll put it into four, the pieces. I'm going to join it here. So what I will now do is to make it like a triangle. Like just the way I've explained on with the paper. You do like this. Are you with me? Can you see it? Okay. Let's come to the back so that you can see it. Okay. You make it like a triangle. Look at the way it looks. Like a triangle. Okay. Like a triangle. Make it like a triangle. What I'm making, the hamster is triangle hamster, or if you like, call it a shape. Okay. So I'm now going to cut it. The armhole is 20. Let me see. Yes, this is 6. That means I still have like 1 inch of seam allowance. And the full length is 24 and a half. But what I'm having here now is 20. Anyway, I need 24. So let me dress it up and cut. So after this, we are done with the cutting. We now go to the machine and do the seaming. The seaming too doesn't have much stress. The aspect we are going to be dealing more is the when we are adding the stone on it. You know, abaya most of the time in Africa here, or in Nigeria or Southwest that I am here, when you say you want to sew an abaya, is how free the cloth is, and also the stone you are going to be adding, all those things you are going to add to it to make it look beautiful from ordinary gown. Okay, so it will not take us much time, but the work will be beautiful. So we are done with the cutting of our bike. Okay, so you just watch as I do the stitching aspect of it. Okay, Salam alaikum by pattern.